Well, there you have it. Week 1 almost in the books. What a crazy, crazy week it's been. Football's back. We are pumped to talk about it. We are the Who Asked You podcast. And I can't wait to talk about this. I can't wait to get into it. Week 1, wow. Wow, where to start?
Great first weekend of football.
Where do you even start?
It sure was. It sure was. As always, joining you, MikeyPhin and the Brendog.
Yep.
Let's hop into it.
Yeah, dude. So, first thing I want to talk about, obviously, best team in the AFC. It's got to be the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, my God.
What a performance,
though. You would have thought the championship game was in September this year, fellas.
What a performance by the Miami Dolphins.
It was a very good point. Tua, he silenced some haters. I mean,
you have to.
A lot of those balls, though. Some underthrown balls in the first half, but he got it together and made some really good throws down the stretch, and he did what he needed to do to get the Dolphins a W. But when you have Tyreek Hill,
I mean, yeah, Tyreek Hill is a monster.
Jalen Waddle was quiet yesterday.
Hey, he had 78 yards for 4 catches.
Damn, isn't that crazy? That's a good game, and fucking
when Tyreek Hill has 215 yards on 11 receptions, but dude, I mean, you got to look at Tua. Yeah, he had incomplete passes. He was 28 for 45. He completed 62% of his passes.
Listen, we'll get into the Dolphins when we get to the game recap.
All right. Well, I'm just pumped about that.
Yeah, he's a Dolphins fan.
We were excited. We had a big party here yesterday.
Let's jump right into it. Lions Chiefs. What was our thoughts? Lions getting a big win, 21-20. We got to talk about the 4th and 25.
No, I get it. Well, yeah, dude, that was crazy.
It doesn't make sense. Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes have done this a million times. And I don't understand. It's 4th and 25 on your own 25 or 30, wherever they were, on their own side of the field. You got 3 timeouts, 2 minutes 10 seconds left, and a 2-minute warning. You essentially have 4 timeouts. I just don't get why you go for it on 4th and 25. It does not make sense.
Rigged.
Yeah, it seems very fishy.
Well, you don't know, man. They thought that they could get it, dude. They are the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah, a little too much cockiness, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, fuck it, dude. I fucking had David Montgomery sitting on my bench. He had 21 carries for 74 yards and a fucking TD. And then I played fucking Swift, who had 3 fucking yards the whole game.
Yeah, that's tough.
Why didn't they run the ball in Philly? Is there another running back in Philly?
There's a Kenneth Gainwell guy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Lions look great, though. Good for them. They, stayed in it all, went down and got some points where they needed to, and their defense...
Last week you did say they were going to take kneecaps.
I did. They did take kneecaps.
Yeah.
Going into Arrowhead and getting a dub there for Detroit on opening night, that's, big. I think, I'm not getting overexcited about week 1, so I don't care, what any of these games are, because truthfully they won't mean nothing. You don't really see what teams are until about week 4 or 5. But I like the line. I mean, it's a great win for them, Hopefully they will. We'll see how they do next week.
I mean, Goff was 22 for 35 for 253 yards and a TD.
Needed him for 2.
That's a good performance. That's a great performance. Mahomes, 21 of 39, 226 yards, 2 TDs and a pick.
Not a great performance.
I mean, it's not Patrick Mahomes' numbers.
Man averages 352 yards on an opener.
We lost a bet on that. But, yeah. No, Detroit outplayed him. They outcoached him. Shouts out to Dan Campbell. He's got that team on lock. It seems like they play with heart. Locker room seems pretty good there. Nothing bad to say. Detroit, hats off to you guys. Good job.
Chiefs in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we got to get into, too. No. Lions, could they take the AFC North or the NFC North,
100%.
Yeah.
Green
Bay played. You got Green Bay, Chicago, and
Green Bay beat Chicago.
Who's the other team in the AFC North?
The Vikings lost to the Bucs.
The NFC North.
Yeah, so
who's the other team?
The Packers, the Bears, the Lions, and the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings. I always forget about the Vikings.
I said the Vikes.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah. Great game for opening night. Very happy with it.
Yeah,
all right,
bad.
Let's get Texas Ravens out of the way.
Dude, I actually was not impressed with the Baltimore Ravens.
No, they definitely look like shit. And 4 guys got hurt.
I wouldn't say they looked like shit, but they should have fucking murdered that team.
That game was close at halftime. I mean, not close. It was never really close. Everybody always knew the Ravens were going to win. But, the Texans hung in there for a while, and Lamar Jackson did not have a good day, I didn't think, stat-wise.
I want to look that up right now.
I think he only threw for like 180 yards or something. Let me see.
Texas Raiders. They won 25-9, so they did kind of
Scorigami also. score has never happened.
Oh, really?
Ever. Yeah, ever.
No shit. Yeah, C.J. Stroud, though, 28 of 44 for 242 yards.
Yeah, some very Lamar Jackson stats.
Yeah,
17 for 22,
yeah.
which good job throwing a few good slant routes. It's like an 80% completion or whatever. 170 yards, one
only
interception.
threw the ball
no
22
TD.
times?
They're the Ravens. That's their recipe to win. There's nothing wrong with that. I love the Ravens. The reason Lamar Jackson is a quote-unquote, not by me, but somebody, thinks that he's an elite quarterback is because they win games like this when their quarterback is 17 for 22, 169, no TDs, and an interception. They win 25-9. That's the Ravens. That's what the Titans want to be.
Oh, Dobbins. Well, before he got hurt, he had a TD in there. Justice Hill had 2 TDs. Okay, so all right. So that they were scored on the ground. Yeah. Odell Beckham had 2 catches for 37 yards. You like to see that, you know?
Zay Flowers, he's going to be good. That's a good, finally.
Ravens didn't impress me.
No,
Let's get into that game a little bit, though. J.K. Dobbins out again.
Yeah.
Come on. Is he done?
Yeah, I mean.
He got to be.
I don't really think that, he was anything ever.
He was in contract negotiations
to really
and stuff.
begin with, though. He's not a stud running back.
No.
Nobody's giving him $12 million a year.
He was a stud, though.
Was he?
Well, I mean,
I guess okay. He's like an average running back.
I think I heard a stat today. He only played 9 games out of the last 3 seasons.
And your best skill in football is your availability.
For sure. But, I mean, NFL does stand for not for long, especially when you're talking running backs. But, anyway, I thought the Ravens kind of struggled with the Texans.
Yeah, they definitely did. But it's week 1.
I thought C.J. Stroud didn't look bad. I did not think that he looked bad. I thought he was going to have a horrible day. I think he did lose a sack fumble, but other than that, yeah. Not much to say in that game. Houston lost. I mean, what else is new?
You want to move?
They're going to be the worst team in the NFL.
You want to move to the biggest upset of the...
Was that Bucs-Vikes?
Maybe not the biggest upset. We'll say We'll say the first surprise of the week, and that's the Browns-Bengals. I mean,
to me, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna go Bucs-Vikings there, but yeah, Bengals-Browns is the biggest upset, 100%.
I think it's just the way that it happened. It's the fact that the Bengals' total offense, had 142 yards.
Yeah, horrible.
67 passing yards. I think one of us could go have 67
Well,
passing
Joe
yards
Burrow was 14 of 31 for 82 yards.
Terrible.
So bad. How did that even... So that leads me to my question is,
it got me 4 points in fantasy.
Is this Cleveland defense for real? Are they fucking for real, dude? Because you don't go against Joe Burrow and he throws 82 fucking yards.
He does in week 1.
Yeah, he threw 5 picks in week 1 last year, too.
Against a bad Pittsburgh team.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, bro. Last year they were blaming it on his appendix. What are you blaming on this year?
Well, he got hurt a couple weeks ago.
Did he play?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. He was hurt.
Either way, it's just pitiful. It was a pitiful performance by them. I don't see a lot of people try to pull positives out of week 1. Week 1's wonky. I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million times again.
Yeah, you know what I say every time? You fucking tell me it's not true. 62% of the time, the underdog wins in week 1.
And you know what I say to that? 80% of the time, statistics are made up on the spot.
You told me that the other day, and you said 79%.
That's because it's made up on the spot. That's made up on the spot.
So you're just adding.
So it's because I said it in 2 days.
So is there an actual statistic that states how many statistics are actually made up on the spot?
Yeah, it's 81%.
Now it is. You're a fucking moron. I read that in a book somewhere. That fucking
I think the Bengals are still going to be...
They'll bounce back.
They're going to be a playoff
team.
What the
fuck?
It doesn't matter.
It's week 1,
it's
dude.
Just crazy.
It just sucks that it's a division game. Also, Deshaun Watson, not bad. 16 to 29.
Here's a stat that is worse than the Tennessee
Let me finish
Titans.
what the fuck I'm saying. 16 to 29 for 154 yards, 1 TD and a pick. Nick Chubb went off, 18 carries for 106 yards. Also, Elijah Moore.
6 all-purpose yards.
Elijah Moore got some work with 3 receptions, 43 yards, which I like. I always liked Elijah Moore.
The Browns just held the ball so much more. The Bengals on 3rd down were 2 for 15. Which is just
wow.
I mean, that's
what a
so
stat.
Bad. I mean, the Browns weren't much better. They were 4 for 14. So I mean, you're both kind of trash. But yeah, I hope Deshaun Watson.
How the fuck did Cleveland score 11 points in the 4th quarter?
Maybe they went for 2. I don't know.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, moving on. Next game. That was a disappointing game. I had Cincy in a parlay.
Does this bring us to the Bucs-Vikes?
Yeah, sure. If that's what you're. Yeah.
Love this game. I love this game.
Yeah. It was a good game. The Baker Mayfield game, man. He fucking. I feel like people really like playing for Baker. If he was my bro in the fucking locker room, I'd want to hang out at Baker's house after the win.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think Baker Mayfield fucking, ever since he did those commercials in Cleveland, I've been like, oh, dude, this is just a cool guy.
Yeah, he's just a dude.
I just like him. 21 to 34 for 173 yards, 2 TDs. Not impressive, but whatever. Got the job done.
No picks, 2 TDs.
On the other side, though, Kirk Cousins. This is what's got to suck.
This is Kirk.
You go 33 for 44. You throw for 344 yards, 2 TDs, and a pick, and you lose. That's a good game.
You lose a good game.
That's a good game playing your position.
If you're the Vikings, it sucks that it was to the Bucs, but again, things happen in week 1.
Justin Jefferson had half those yards, 150 yards. He had a day too. Mike Evans scored a touchdown.
Yeah, Mike Evans looked pretty good.
Yeah, coming back to life. Although I don't think he wants to play in Tampa.
No, I mean
he's a free agent next season. Yeah, so
he'll come to Tennessee. get another old receiver.
Yeah, did Hopkins even? Oh, we'll get to that.
No, yeah, we'll get to it.
So yeah, I love this game. Our buddy Nick has been saying for months.
Yeah, he has.
That Tampa
upset
Bay
of the week. Upset of the week. He has
game.
been. Shout out Nick Natoli.
He was right. He was right.
He
brought a lot of laughter to my day yesterday, so it was fun hanging out with him.
Yeah, we had a week 1 fest. If you follow Mikey on TikTok, you can see a little bit of it.
At MikeyPhin, MikeyPhin. But
yeah, little
dude.
plug there.
Well, dude, we also partied hard, so I'm like a little sleepy. But yeah, that was a good game, fun game to watch. Baker Mayfield, always like to see Baker Mayfield win.
Wish he planted the skull flag or the fucking Bucks flag in the middle of the field like he did at Oklahoma. That would have been sick.
Yeah, so that would be my second upset. So I mean, obviously it's an upset, but the Browns is definitely the first one, and then Bucks was a good upset too. Panthers Falcons. I know nothing of this game.
I mean, I knew
Bryce
what
Young
was going to happen was going to happen. I mean, like I said, I think last week's pod, I said, they just have a more experienced quarterback, and it showed. I mean, it was close early. I mean, it was a game. It didn't look like Atlanta pulled away till a little bit on. That Tyler Algier dude had a really good game. Yeah, I think, Carolina's a young team. Bryce Young is young.
Yeah, 20 for 38, 146 yards, 1
I don't know
TD.
why you got a rookie throwing
2
the ball
picks
38 times. That
2
seems
picks.
like a lot for a rookie.
Well, you got
look
Miles
at Desmond
Sanders.
Ritter. Fucking look at this. That's a Marcus Mariota.
Miles Sanders ran it 18 times too.
Yeah,
that's a lot of
they must
offensive
have
plays.
They must have had the.
Yeah. Desmond Ritter only incompleted 3 passes.
Yeah, I mean it was tied up until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Both teams suck. I don't know.
Are the Falcons going to win the NFC South? Who knows?
Who else is in there?
Do you not know any of the conference? The Bucks, the Falcons, the Panthers, and the Saints.
I think the Saints will win it, but whatever. Cardinals Commies.
The Commies. Classic Commies game.
Sam Howell.
Almost lose to a team that is tanking. That's the commie way. Yeah, I mean Sam Howell looked, he threw a touchdown, he threw a pick. He looked okay. I feel like it's what you're gonna get from Sam Howell. But Josh Dobbs, man, that dude, he's a rocket scientist.
Really?
Yeah, he's literally.
He studies rockets?
Yeah.
No.
He is. I swear to God, look it up.
He's not a rocket scientist. He studies rockets.
Like
that go to the moon.
The
fake moon.
Yeah, the guy is a.
The big cheese in the sky.
The guy is.
Why do they call it the big cheese in the sky?
Because it looks like cheese, dude. There's holes in it.
Swiss cheese.
No, he is actually a rocket.
Who the fuck drinks their water like that?
He is a rocket science. Yeah, Brian Robinson looked good, which I love because he got shot in the leg.
Oh yeah.
And now he's just back playing football. Had a touchdown catch.
Yeah, I don't really care about this game.
I don't care about it at all.
2 NFC teams. I don't really give a fuck about the NFC. So
even though the NFC was 10-6 yesterday, and the AFC was 5-9.
The Dolphins won.
The Titans did not.
Yeah. Well, let's get to that. Oh, we have to wait.
We're not there yet.
Jags Colts
game. This game makes me so sick.
Trevor Lawrence is a dog. Oh, I wrote this.
Really,
this
game was very close.
I wrote this in my notes. Calvin Ridley's back. He's back.
What do you have?
8 receptions for 101 yards and a TD, dude.
Oh yeah, he did have a good game.
He had a fucking day, bro.
Michael Pittman had a pretty good game too.
What's going on there? What did he get? 97 yards.
97 yards and a touchdown. ETN had a decent day.
I heard Anthony Richardson got fucking smacked.
I think he's all right.
I don't know why is this guy not a rapper? Why doesn't if I'm Anthony Richardson, I'm not playing football. Why the fuck am I gonna go play football? Get smacked in the fucking
is he
head?
a rapper or something?
Yeah, bro. He's
Oh
got
yeah,
like a
that's
record
right.
deal
It was
and
like in his
shit,
fucking contract or whatever.
Why the fuck I wouldn't be getting fucking smacked in the head when I could just go fucking
he probably loves
shoot music videos.
Yeah,
with
I mean,
fucking
listen,
hot girls and shit all day.
this game was, it was 17-14 going into the fourth quarter, and the Colts just let it slip away. But
I could see the Titans losing to both these teams.
yeah, for sure, absolutely, me too.
So, who fucking
me
knows,
too,
dude?
Me too. I have mixed feelings about the Titans currently.
Yeah. I got nothing to say about it. I don't really care. I like Trevor Lawrence.
Fucking, he's a faggot.
You don't like him, but yeah, I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna have
such
a
a
good
pretty boy, dude. I don't think he plays well under pressure, but I don't think
I think the Jags have a good season.
Yeah, I mean they should. They'll probably have a better season than the Titans.
49ers and Steelers was a letdown game.
Yeah,
that was a
my
letdown
God.
game.
I was so excited for this game,
hype.
and it was just
It
terrible.
sucked.
Just
It
Pittsburgh.
sucked.
I mean, again, there'll be another team that is middle of the tier, 9-8, 10-7. Mike Tomlin will get them going. I don't think you have to say much about it. Kenny Pickett.
I think this might be Mike Tomlin's last year as a Steeler.
No.
Dude, he's been there for fucking ever. They haven't done shit since Big
He's never
Ben.
had a losing season.
I don't give a fuck.
I do.
What are you talking about?
He's
That's what I don't
never had
understand
a
about
losing
football. It's
season.
like, oh, he never had a losing season. Okay, when's
Well,
the last time you won a fucking Super
only
Bowl?
one team wins every year.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, dude, it's like, okay, like, whatever.
So you would
the
rather
goal is to win a
you'd
Super
rather
Bowl.
win one Super Bowl and then watch your team lose for 14 years.
I've been watching my
15
team
years?
lose for 20 years, and I didn't even get to win a Super Bowl.
That's true, I guess. Exactly. So you would at least watch your team get to the playoffs every year. Yeah?
No, fuck that, dude. I'd
Okay,
rather
so
win
you
one
would
Super
rather
Bowl.
you would rather miss out on the playoffs every year for one Super Bowl for the rest of your life?
My biggest fear in my life is that I'll never see the Dolphins win a Super Bowl.
All right, well, that's fine. I guess I hear that, but I mean, you can't discredit 20 winning seasons. You're going to fire that coach? No,
I'm just saying.
I'm not fucking firing that coach.
People work in businesses for 20 years. Sometimes it's time to move on. Get a new guy in there. Get a new brain thinking. Get a new different dynamic. Like that just happens. That's what jobs are.
Oh my God, you need to call somebody else with this take right now.
Why?
Because I need somebody else to just hear what you're saying.
Well, leave a comment.
Leave a comment and listen to this asshole talking about the Steelers need to fire Mike Tomlin.
I'm not saying they need to fire him. I'm saying
you just said they needed to move on.
Okay, first of all, I said it's possible that they would move on from Mike Tomlin if they don't perform. If the Steelers do really bad this year, I'll tell you right now, if they don't win more than 5, all right, if they have a losing season, if they don't win more than 5 games,
so you get rid of a guy who's
I
had
would.
20 winning seasons. How many times did they go to the Super Bowl with Tomlin?
I don't
3
fucking
times?
know.
3 times? They won.
I think they only won it
2?
once.
They
2?
won 1?
Big
It's
Ben
either
won
1
it
or 2.
twice.
I can't remember. We'd have to look it up.
Big
It doesn't
Ben-
matter.
No, he beat the Cardinals.
You'd rather fire a
Or
guy
beat somebody
who's been
else.
consistently in
And
the
lost to the
conversation
Packers.
for playoff berths, Super Bowl at least, winning season at least for 20 years. You can't fire him after 1 losing season?
Bro, they've had the same guy for 20 years. Sometimes you have to move on. That's all I'm saying. Belichick shouldn't be a fucking Patriot anymore. He should not be the coach of the Patriots next
Yeah,
year.
I agree with that. I don't think Bill Belichick.
It's the same fucking thing.
I don't think Bill Belichick's that good of a coach. Mike Tomlin's taking bad rosters.
Stupid. You're fucking
Tom Brady, dude. Bill Belichick. Look up Bill Belichick's record without Tom Brady right now.
I don't care.
It's terrible.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, you should, because
That's what, this helps my point. Get the fuck out of New England. Anyway, 49ers and Steelers. What do you have to say? Brock Purdy.
Yeah, he's a real deal.
What is the thing? Is like
He's Hurdy for Purdy.
No, there was one good one.
I don't know.
I want to Brock and all night. Want to Brock and roll all night.
And Purdy every day.
Every day, yeah. Brock Purdy reminds me of a Dan Marino, dude. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I love Brock Purdy. Mr. Irrelevant. He comes in, plays the fucking season last year. He got hurt in the fucking playoffs. He comes in week 1, 19 for 29, 220 TDs. Yeah. Christian McCaffrey, though, 22 carries, 152 yards, and a fucking TD. They had their way with them.
San Francisco is going to be something filthy this year.
Dude, they're the best team. They're the best NFC team by far.
They always
yeah.
seem to lose in the fucking playoffs.
They're the best NFC team by far. Ayuk, 8 receptions, 129 yards, and 2 TDs. Solid day. Yeah, Kenny Pickett was very disappointing.
Very disappointing.
He threw 2 picks. Najee
Harris was disappointing.
Najee Harris is
they only gave him the ball 6 points.
But he's fun. Dude, like Najee Harris, did anybody even pick him up in fantasy? Like, who gives a fuck about this guy?
Somebody must have him.
Well, I don't know. He did better than fucking Swift in Philly, so. I got to make a trade.
Yeah.
And then Tits Saints. I mean, this game sucked. This game was boring to watch, honestly.
It was a defensive game, and
yeah.
I don't know.
Defense was fucking Ryan Tannehill getting picked off 3 times.
Yeah, look at this. 16 for 34, 198, and 3 INTs.
Horrible.
Oh, God.
Dude,
so
this is what I wrote down in my
bad.
notes. I was like, yo, is it time to move on from Ryan Tannehill?
You can't move on from him yet.
Oh, my God. Why the fuck not?
Because Malik Willis is terrible.
Ryan Tannehill is terrible.
You can't trot Malik Willis out there next week. You can't.
Here's a guy who comes in here week after week, practices really hard, and just can't get it done during game day. Dude, get rid of Ryan Tannehill in Tennessee. Send him, put him on the bench. Let's see what Malik Willis can do. You know what you're getting with Ryan Tannehill.
You have to give it time. You can't just fucking week 1 bench a guy. That's bad football. That's bad football, Mike. You can't bring a guy cold. Didn't play in the preseason. Like, I get it. Terrible performance. What this game does is it shows me that Tennessee, no matter what the fuck is going to happen, we're going to be in the game every single week. We turned the ball over 3 times. Ryan Tannehill himself turned the ball over 3 times. Maybe the 1 pick, maybe not on him, but it doesn't matter. And they had a block punt, and we still only lost by 1 fucking point. And we had a chance to get the ball back, and our defense let up a deep pass. It doesn't matter. Tennessee's going to be a resilient team. That's what we saw. If Tannehill can at least maybe not throw 3 interceptions, maybe just 1 a game, we'll win some football games. I don't know. Henry looked good. He had
63 yards.
No, he had 133.
Oh, yeah. Well, he had 15 carries for 63 yards. Although,
and he was
I'm
only
start,
in the game. He was only in the game half the time. Like,
I'm going to start betting the over on Derrick Henry for carries every fucking week.
He only had 15. It was probably like 19. I wonder what
the
line was. It was probably high.
I bet you it was 12.
Derek Carr looked very Derek Carr-y. I mean, he didn't look any. He threw a bad pick before the half.
Boring fucking game. That game was so boring.
Jamal Williams didn't look good. Chris Olave looked good though. He looked good.
Olave looked good.
He had a really good
What
game.
happened that was controversial in that game? Oh, the fumble.
Oh yeah, which
that
the
was
NFL
bullshit.
came out and said that Tennessee would have won this game, honestly.
I don't understand why they don't. Oh.
Yeah, Derek Carr fumbled the football.
Dude,
they said his arm was going forward, but the NFL came out and was like, no.
There was another play too that Vrabel didn't challenge.
Yeah,
that he should have.
It was a poorly officiated Titans game again, but whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It was definitely a fumble.
The fact that the NFL, that Gene Cicero guy or whatever, the NFL guy came out and said, yeah, that should have been a fumble. It should have been a touchdown, Tennessee. And we would like the amount of points that got left on the field for Tennessee was just insane. And Vrabel's going to correct that, which I have hope for Tennessee because of that. Because Vrabel will figure. We're in the red zone 4 times. You have 4 field goals. Like, dude,
trash.
That is not. That's not winning any game.
You guys didn't score a touchdown this whole game?
No.
Only field goals?
Well, with the Kevin Byard touchdown would have been a touchdown. Only field goals.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks to lose week 1, but...
Well, Folk had a heavy foot then.
Yeah, I mean, he looked good. Made a bunch of field goals. Cool.
Vrabel got the right kicker, at least.
Yeah, so...
For a guy who hates kickers, he picked
It sucks to watch your team lose week 1, but it's really not a big deal. Now we're going to get thrashed by the Chargers next week. So
you guys
anyway,
are
moving on.
Raiders Broncos.
I truthfully didn't watch any of this game.
Me neither. Russell Wilson though. Let's die.
Yeah.
Broncos country.
Maybe
we suck.
Yeah, maybe just time to move on from Russell Wilson. I don't know.
Russell Wilson doesn't even click a fucking anything in my brain.
How do you even do? I mean,
he did 27 to 34 for 177 yards and 2 TDs, which really isn't bad, but you lost.
He threw the ball 34 times and only have 177 yards.
He threw 2 TDs though.
Jimmy G though. Only threw 1 pick.
Sexiest man in the league.
Should have known they were going to win.
20 of 26, 200 yards, 2 TDs, and a pick. Yeah, I don't even know any. This game was probably ugly. The only people that watched this game were Raiders and Broncos fans.
100%.
Yeah.
There was way better games.
Moving on. Who gives a fuck? That game sucked. Eagles, Patriots. Yes. I got to tip my hats off to the Pats here.
For sure. Mac Jones played well.
They went down 16-0 in the first quarter, came back, and went into halftime 16-14.
Yeah, no. It was a good performance by them.
Whoever that guy was at the end, the guy was at the end that fucking didn't get his foot down is a scumbag.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had a chance to win that game.
You know, they Belichicked it. They keyed in on A.J. Brown, 7 catches, 79 yards, which is good, but no TDs. Like, Jalen Hurts didn't have that good of a game.
He did not play well.
It was just a slot. You know, Mac Jones had the pick 6, and that's ultimately why they lost the game.
Mac Jones was 35 of 54 for 316 yards and 3 TDs and a pick. Hurts was 22 of 33 for 170 yards and 1 TD.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
How the fuck did they lose?
Just bad. The pick six.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you can say.
Miami's got to play them next week. We'll see. So, yeah, Philly didn't look like Philly, though, to me. They did in the first quarter. But other than that, dude, I felt that they struggled against New England. Mm-hmm. It was pissing in New England, though.
It sure was raining.
So, good game. New England played a good game. I mean, they're not the Patriots anymore. So, yeah, they're not the Patriots anymore. Not the ones that we remember anyway. Rams beating Seahawks, I think, is huge.
Yeah.
I did not expect that. Stafford didn't throw any touchdowns, but he went for 24 for 38 with 334 yards, which was a really good game.
Yeah.
Geno played miserably. 16 of 26, 112 yards and a TD. Just what the fuck is that? 112 yards.
I don't really know what to say about that. Yeah, I picked the Seahawks.
I picked the Hawks too.
I thought they were going to win.
Yep. So did I.
Smith just played terrible.
Like dog shit.
Everybody kind of did on that team, and a lot of guys came up big for the Rams. Like Stafford, he threw for
Stafford played,
but he didn't like.
He played.
Yeah,
they just ran. It looks like they got close to the end zone and ran it in with
the two
Kyren Williams.
Balled.
Kyren Williams.
I don't know. Kyren Williams.
I'm gonna have to pick this guy up though.
Look at Mikey doing fantasy while he's doing the pod.
I'm just saying because what DeAndre Swift.
We're almost to my favorite game of the week.
This is my favorite game of the week.
Of course, it's your favorite game of the week.
Dolphins Chargers was the funnest game to watch.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a fucking shootout game.
Back to back.
It was a great game. It was fun to watch.
I mean, Tua, he's like you said, he silenced the fucking haters, bro. It's like, dude, the guy goes out there, he fucking throws 45 passes, completes 28 of them for 466 yards and 3 TDs. And now I get it. You have Tyreek Hill.
Yeah,
I get it.
But
a lot of those passes,
of those yards.
a lot of those passes though, were spot on.
The short ones were for sure.
The one in the end, the fucking fade in the end zone was like a drop.
I must not have missed that one.
It would, dude. Yeah, I watched it all morning, like 800 times. It just drops it right in. It's like Brock Purdy when he threw it to Ayuk. It's like these kids are just fucking phenomenal these days. The good ones, at least.
Yeah, I like. He played really well. I like to see how I'm not gonna say I'm a Tua believer yet. Fuck you, I want Tua, you told me.
Yo, so Dad just said PayPal me my money. What the fuck is he talking about?
Who knows? Our dad's a psycho.
Getting shit from me, dog.
Yeah, bro. Even if I did owe you money, I wouldn't pay you, Dad.
So, Tyreek Hill, best wide receiver in football, I'd have to say.
Yeah, I don't think you can argue it.
He's the best.
I really want him to break the record. It's got to. What is it? Like, that'll be so
let's
cool.
look that up, honestly. I want to check that out. I thought Calvin Johnson had 2,000 yards, but apparently not.
Yeah, the Chargers also looked really good. I mean, Herbert played
good.
Eckler played really fucking good. I don't know. Miami's defense. I mean, that's another thing. You got two not great defenses here, so like I'd like to see how they play. A matchup with other teams. Like that's two high scoring offenses with average defenses, we'll say.
Yeah, so no players ever finished with over
Miami puts up 36 points against Belichick next week. Belichick, no matter what, is always going to have a good defense. I'll be a little more impressed.
No players ever finished with over 2,000 receiving yards in a season. The current record is 1,964 yards.
What did he get last year? 18 something?
Yeah, I think it was 18 or 17 during the 2012 season. So back to what you said, I'm actually nervous about the Dolphins. We'll talk about that when we get into week 2 picks, but I'm worried about next week. Anytime you play a divisional game, it's tough.
We should do week 2. We should do on Wednesday. We could do never mind.
You just want to tell them you can't have a side conversation when the microphones are going on. Idiot.
We gotta get a pad.
You could text me. Also, you're a moron.
How would I be able to text you?
Anyway, moving on because you're stupid. But yeah, I thought the best game so far. I mean, Bills play the Jets tonight, which I think is going to be a good game. But the Dolphins-Chargers game was the best.
It was such a good game. It was so much fun to watch. It really was. It was.
Except you were yelling at me when I was enjoying my team and cheering.
Listen. I would say this. We need to clip a video of what happened.
Nothing makes me.
You have the video, right?
Nothing makes me happier than watching the Dolphins win.
Yeah, you could have ran outside.
And you took that from me.
I mean, this guy is fucking cursing, swearing.
I wasn't cursing.
Okay.
I have the video.
Yeah, I know. We'll watch it.
That
exact moment, you didn't curse at all. You're going to sit there and say you didn't curse at all.
During the celebration? During the game, I swore. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I mean. They were.
It's 4 o'clock in the fucking afternoon.
It wasn't 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, what's the
It
latest?
doesn't matter.
7 o'clock?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, 7 o'clock. When you have a child, yes, that's late. Anyway.
The sun's still up.
Yeah. This is Mikey. Thinking about Mikey. Anyway.
Right, well, if it was the Titans, I'm sure you'd be cheering.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you don't have anything to cheer for in Tennessee anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So you probably wouldn't be cheering.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Shattery Proms. Packers, Bears.
Yeah.
Bears didn't show up. I thought Justin Fields. I picked the Bears to win this game. Packers still own Chicago in Chicago. I saw a tweet that was Aaron Rodgers owned the Chicago Bears, but Jordan Love just Airbnb'd it or something.
I don't know. I don't care about this game at all.
Why?
Because I just don't care. Both those teams are going to be terrible.
Is this your favorite game of the week?
The Giants-Cowboys game?
Yeah.
100% my favorite game of the week.
Wow,
I'm just so happy that we just shut up to people in our fucking league. I'm so tired of hearing about how
Giants fans everywhere.
Yeah, literally
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up. You're bad. You
160 million on Danny
You're
Pennies.
fucking garbage. Daniel Jones is fucking terrible.
Ass
The defense was
cheeks.
terrible. Everything about that game was terrible. Terrible.
They're bad.
Oh my god. Just
They're
nobody,
bad.
Yeah. Like just don't fucking talk at all. At all.
Yeah, you can't say anything to
Unless
win a
when
game.
you play the Cowboys again, you beat them 40-0. Shut up.
Dude, what's that stat? You want to read that out?
Yeah.
There's just this.
I can't read it out. I don't have it.
There's just this horrific stat. Let's see if I can find it.
They lost 40-0. They lost the sack battle 7-0. They lost the turnover battle 3-0. They had a blocked field goal return for a TD, and Daniel Jones threw a pick six. It's the first time that's ever happened in the NFL into another team in their whole season. That's what it was, yeah.
That's all of them?
Yeah, I remembered that verbatim.
That's
I'm
wild.
pretty smart.
In a whole season. In a
Yeah, it's
whole fucking season. That is just ridiculous.
Terrible.
And I'm so glad.
I just can't believe how bad they were.
I'm so glad Daniel Jones sucks. I'm so glad they spent all that money on them.
It's week one. None of these
No,
wins
no,
really
no,
fucking
no,
even
no.
matter.
Giants.
It sucks that it was against the Giants or against the Cowboys. So a division loss sucks, but it's week one, dude.
I said earlier.
Wonky shit happens all the time in week one.
In the offseason, I said the Giants will be finished third in the NFC East.
They're gonna come in last.
No, I think they're better than Washington.
Well, if there's any, Washington's 1-0.
They can't keep up with Philly. They cannot keep up with the Cowboys. Clearly,
They can't keep up with anything.
They're in trouble.
They're terrible.
They're in trouble. They're bad.
Until they show you otherwise, they're fucking terrible.
And everybody's fucking over there, fucking
Not good.
choking on fucking Daniel Jones' dick.
Yeah.
And he just he's just bad.
It was exciting, just for the pure fact to just bring down.
It sucked. It was Sunday night. We had good football all fucking day, and then you had to get
It
the
did suck. It was a boring game,
Yeah,
but it was
fuck.
fun because our fantasy football league chat was just firing fastballs at these Giants fans for a solid hour of just ridicule.
Yeah.
And it was classic.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was.
If you're a
very-
Giants fan, do you even watch that whole game?
No, I don't.
I watched the Baltimore Ravens blew Miami out like 4 years ago. I think it was like 52 or something to nothing. I watched the whole thing.
Tennessee lost to New England one time, 59-0. I watched the whole thing.
So they did. I don't know if I bet you Dominic did.
At this point in my football fandom, I would not do that anymore.
I would have watched it, but yeah.
I don't care enough anymore.
Yeah, so
59-0. Are you kidding me? What was wrong with me?
that's crazy. And then this brings us to the game tonight.
Which I'm super excited for. I hope it's a good game and I could stay up for it.
September 11th in New York. Well, New Jersey, but close enough.
New Jersey.
Which is kind of weird, though, because Buffalo Bills is like the true New York team.
Yeah.
And then, but whatever.
They play in.
I don't even know who's going to win this game, dude. I want it to be the Bills, but it sucks.
I just want the Jets to get. I just want the Jets to be humble, just like the Giants.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of hearing about Aaron Rodgers. Truthfully, I don't know. I know he'll be good. The Jets will be better, but I don't think it's probably going to be it might be a game just like last night. Week one is not a fucking thing to judge a team by at all.
No.
Except the Giants, because that was bad.
Well, when you lose by 40
when you're
points,
breaking NFL records, the things that happened to the Giants in one game hasn't been done by another team in a whole season. I think that is just
that speaks volume.
that speaks like, so much volume that I can't even hear myself think. Like,
dude,
how
do you even come back from that? Who do they play next? We have to see who they play next. Oh, they play the Cardinals. They might be able to read the team themselves, but if they don't, though,
I don't know. I don't know if they can.
Oh my God, if the Giants are 0-2, bro, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up about it. I'm not going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to sing Daniel Jones meme after meme after meme, day after day.
I think if that game's even close for the Giants.
And it's in Arizona.
Oh, my God. I don't know. I'll be so interested to see what happens.
I'll be watching that game. I can tell you that. I'll be watching that game.
What time's it at?
4 o'clock.
What other games are on at 4?
All right, so who do you pick tonight, though? I'm going Buffalo. It hurts my soul, but I think you're right. I think that
I'm going Buffalo too.
Yeah, I think I just not knowing who Aaron Rodgers is. We saw him play horrible last year in Green Bay. You don't really know.
Yeah.
I understand there's hype around him, but who gives a fuck?
That's the Jets have a good defense. I would like to see Josh Allen get smacked around a little bit for sure.
Josh Allen. All right, how many times over under 3 times Josh Allen complains about something?
Over for sure. Yeah. 3 times.
I agree. Yeah. He fucking cries about everything. All right, over under turnovers by Josh Allen, 1.5.
Probably over.
I'm gonna say over too.
Probably
yeah,
over.
I think he throws 2 picks.
Jets defense is there's something.
You know who I don't think gets any balls tonight? I was gonna bet Diggs on the over. I think it was 69.5, but then I was like, dude, Sauce Gardner's gonna fucking be on him all day.
Yeah.
So you might not see him get a lot of passes. Little Mike did say that it was going to be a defensive game, although I also could see heavy scoring here. So who fucking knows? That's week 1.
That is week 1. It was such a good week, even though the Titans lost. But me, unlike some people, I have some positives to pull from the game. Giants fans, you have no positives.
There wasn't one good thing that happened in that game.
And I'm just keep harping on it because I just really want that to set in.
Yeah. You have to be humbled. Yeah. And Dominic won't be. He'll be like, oh, dude, they only did this because this happened. Or, oh, they just weren't. It was raining.
Yeah.
They weren't ready.
It was raining.
The
Cowboys.
turf,
it was raining for the Cowboys, too, though.
So, yeah, it's just like, dude, the Giants fans will make up an excuse.
I get it. If you lose 10, if you lose 13-7, you can blame the rain. But, bro, you lost 40-0. I mean, that's just.
There was nothing. Pitiful. There was no offense. There was no defense. Special teams. They looked awful.
Everything looked bad.
Awful.
Yeah, it was.
And I fucking love it.
Yeah,
I fucking love
I want them. I would like them to play.
It's on right now. Oh, they can't see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, 40-0. What scumbags. All right. Week 2 games. Thursday night. I don't know if this will be a good game.
This was, ironically enough, this was the week 2 matchup on Monday night last year. Vikings and the Eagles smoked them. Yeah, I think
Monday night last year?
Yeah, week 2.
Why did I say that so loud?
It was 20-7 or 27-7.
So I'm gonna write my picks down here so I remember what I picked. So Vikings, Eagles in Philly. I'm going Philly in this game. I don't think Vikings have.
There's 2 Monday night games next week.
2 Monday nights?
Yeah, that's sick. 7:15 and 8:15. Why the fuck would they do that?
Because one's on like Amazon Prime or something. I don't want to watch either one. I'll watch the Steelers Browns. Yeah. Let's stay on track here. Philly Eagles, or Philly Vikings. Who you got?
I'm going Philly
on Thursday night. Yeah, I gotta go Philly.
Vikings. Maybe they're frauds. I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know.
This is gonna be a good one. I think Ravens Bengals.
I think the Bengals bounce back big, and I think they I think they beat the Ravens pretty handedly, but I could be wrong.
It's in Cincinnati. Game. I gotta go Bengals.
I just feel like the Bengals are gonna bounce back. How can you not?
You got to. You have to against a division. Yeah, you lost. You can't go 0-2 in your division. You got to win. You got to beat the Ravens. Also, I would love it for the Ravens to lose because Manny just makes me hate the Ravens. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. He wore that stupid fucking chain all day here yesterday, and it just irks me. It just fucking gets on my skin.
I just fucking hate the Ravens. It has nothing to do with Manny. But I hate Manny because he's a Ravens fan.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, if Manny wasn't a Ravens fan, I would probably like him.
A Raisin fan?
Yeah, I'm going to call them the Raisins all year. Because they're so
the raisins brands.
No, they're so wrinkled and
Raisin
crippled.
brands.
Because every year they just are crippled.
Yeah.
So they're the raisins. Okay.
Raisins
anyway.
are actually a grape to begin with. Did you know?
Yeah,
that?
and they're all wrinkled and shriveled and old.
It like takes like the water out of them or
Yeah.
something.
I hate the
It's
Ravens.
like dehydrated
They
meat.
are definitely my most hated team in the NFL.
No, they're
just
not.
they're just scrubs, all of them.
Yeah, well, ever since fucking Ray Rice beat up his girlfriend and
Ray
the other
Lewis murdered
somebody. Yeah,
like,
so it's like
you're just a
fucking thugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they literally are.
fuck them.
Yeah.
Seahawks Lions. Woo!
I bet the Seahawks win this game.
No, I'm going Lions, baby.
Watch the Seahawks. Geno's throwing for 300.
Bro.
Something crazy.
Lions are good. The Lions are real. Dan Campbell is not gonna lose that game at home.
Week one. I'm
Bro,
telling you.
the Lions at home.
Watch.
It's their home opener.
All right.
They're gonna fucking win.
We'll
right.
see.
You're
We'll
going-
see.
all right.
I'm going Seahawks.
All right, so
I'm going Seahawks.
Bren pick Seahawks, but we had the same pick for the other ones. So we'll come back to this next week and we'll see who was right because you're a fucking moron. All right, Colts Texans. I'm going Colts here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I gotta go Colts. I don't think the
I
Texans are good.
I hope they tie. Honestly, I fucking hate the ball.
You're going Colts too.
Yeah, I think they'll win. I don't know.
Bears Bucks.
I'm gonna ride with the Bucks.
I'm gonna
dude.
ride with the fucking
Yeah,
Bucks
I'm
too,
gonna ride
dude.
with the Bucks.
I got him. Natoli's. See, the thing about Nick Natoli is like, I like him a lot. Like he's my friend. So like,
he like makes you want
yeah,
his team to be good
Yeah.
just because you want to see him.
yeah.
And his,
Like I'll talk shit to him.
Let's go.
Yeah, and we'll like shit talk each other. But
fucking Nick.
Nick
you
is
fat
a true
bitch.
Nick is a true ride or die.
Nick is a homie for sure.
In my
I
opinion.
want the Bucks to do well for
Yeah.
Nick.
And Baker Mayfield. I really like Baker Mayfield.
I do too. I
So,
do too.
Yeah, go from there.
Dude, I'm
Chiefs,
excited for
Jags.
this game. Damn.
Fuck, dude.
Why do they put these fucking games at 1 o'clock? Why is this game at 1 o'clock?
I don't know.
The NFL sometimes they just miss. Anyway,
Chiefs Jags.
that's gonna be a great game. I
go
think.
Jacksonville here.
Nah, I'm going
Jags
Chiefs.
are home.
I'm going Chiefs. I don't care. Who cares? It
Could we
doesn't
see the
matter.
defending Super Bowl champs be 0-2?
Isn't it like a very small percentage of teams that start 0-2 make the playoffs?
Yeah, you're going
It's like
Chiefs.
10% or something like that.
I'm going
Yeah.
Jags in this game.
No, I'm going Chiefs. You're a fucking moron.
That is an upset call, but I think Jags. Can pull it
probably
out.
not as big as you think.
It's
probably,
at home.
Yeah, what's
It's
the
in
line?
Jacksonville. Fuck. I don't know. We have to look that up. Packers Falcons. Couldn't care less about this game. I'm gonna go Pack. Just
What do you think the
because.
line is in the Chiefs Jags game? Pick the line.
Plus 6.5. Chiefs.
I don't think it's that much. I think it's probably 4, maybe 5.
Oh no, Chiefs would be minus 6.5.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
yeah. The line changes though.
It's probably gonna
isn't
change
even
all
out
week.
yet.
Yeah, it's definitely out. Jacksonville is 2.5 underdog.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be that.
No
bad.
way.
Yeah. Should be a good game.
Wow.
Packers Falcons is another game I don't care about at all.
Yeah, who you going with? Then?
I guess the Packers just
That's what I
based
wanted,
on the fact that
yeah.
they scored more points.
Yeah, Pack. Raiders
next
Bills.
Sunday's Dami's birthday.
Yeah, I know. I'm going
Happy
Bills.
birthday, Dami.
Happy birthday, Dom.
Um,
Maybe the Giants are gonna win on his birthday.
oh my God.
If they
I hope
lose
they
on
win
his
for you,
Giants.
bud. I hope they win for you.
Bills Raiders. I'm going Bills. It's at home.
suck. That's gonna ruin his day.
Whatever. It's the Bills home opener. They're gonna crush the Raiders.
Yeah, they'll probably win pretty handily.
Chargers Titans. I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go Titans just because I can't
you
not
gotta,
pick
but
my
yeah.
team, but we're not gonna win
They're
this
not gonna
game.
win that game. 49ers Rams. This could be a
Nah.
shootout. This could be a shootout, dude. The Rams put up numbers. The Rams
The
played
49ers
good.
are gonna smoke them.
Well, yeah, I'm going 49ers. but-
Smoke them like a sausage.
Yeah. Giants Cardinals. I'm going Cardinals. I think the Giants are awful.
Oh my God.
I think the Giants are very, very bad.
Yeah, but we don't even know who the quarterback is gonna be.
I
for
don't
the
give a fuck.
Cardinals.
I don't think the Giants can beat anybody right now. Until they prove to me otherwise, I'm picking against them every fucking week.
I'm doing this for you, Shawnee. I'm going Giants.
Retard.
I'm going
I
Giants.
don't think we can say retard anymore either.
Yeah, we definitely can't say retard anymore.
Whatever. That pick is retarded.
So Mikey's called me a retard 3 times.
That pick is autistic. I feel
That's
like
an autistic pick. You definitely can't
Yeah,
say
you can't.
that.
That's even
Definitely can't say that.
Yeah, because fucking 1 in every 4 people are fucking autistic. Oh, whatever, dude. Jets Cowboys. That's probably a good
It's
good
tough
games
to do,
next week.
It's
yeah.
tough to do the Buffalo or Jets because we haven't seen them yet. Even though, again, week 1.
Cowboys are home. Going Cowboys in that game.
I don't know if
they
the
just
Cowboys
scored 40
are that
fucking
good.
points.
Yeah, but I don't know if the Cowboys
in the
I
rain.
want to know what.
Look, it was pissing
what
out.
took place. Like what took place in the Giants facility this morning? I would love to know. You know what I mean? Like, how do you go in after that? After all this hype, and you're like, well, guys, on to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's it. They probably didn't even fucking talk about it.
Dayball's a fucking good coach.
He is.
So,
That's
yeah.
why. How could you not go with the Giants next week? Like, I still think they're a better team than the Cardinals. They just were fucking terrible on Sunday. Like, what? That's what I mean. Like, what took place to make that game so bad? Like, how did that happen? Like, they were that unprepared for the week 1? Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy to see that big of a blowout for a team that's supposed to be good this year.
Yeah. You're making me second guess.
I'm going to go with the Jets. I feel like the
Jets
will
over
be better.
Cowboys? Okay.
I feel like the Jets will have a better defense. Like, I feel like the Jets defense is going to be really good.
I think this is the year for the Cowboys. I think it's going to be
Commies Broncos? I'm going Commies, baby.
I'm gonna
going
go
Commies all year.
I'm going to go Commies too, just because Russell Wilson is basically a fucking ghost. Skeleton.
Broncos country.
That reminds me of that kid that we used to work with.
Jack Frost.
No, dude.
I'm a Broncos fan.
At turn 4.
Who?
He was a Broncos fan.
Oh, fuck. What was his name?
I don't know, but he was just
Ryan.
He was always high.
Yeah, he was high as fuck.
He would like do his voice though. He used to do his voice.
Oh, my God. I can't even remember it.
He was like Bronco country.
He was always like, fuck.
I know. I
can't think of his
either.
voice.
Shit.
Oh, dude.
No,
he
no,
was
no.
always like,
Yeah.
he was kind of like a bro. Dude,
Yeah.
I really like Michigan football, dude. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
that
like
was
that.
it.
Yeah.
Good call.
Dude, fucking, I don't know what you're talking about. Michigan has, like, the best team ever. He would always say that to me, and I'd be like, all right, dude, you're going to fucking lose to Georgia. Like, can shut up. And sure as shit, they would lose to Georgia.
That's funny.
He'd be like, I don't think so, dude. I'm like, all right, bro. He was an awesome dude. Anyway,
Yeah.
he's a Broncos fan off.
I feel like the Broncos could win that game, but we gotta go Commies here.
Sunday
Sunday night.
night.
Sunday
Let's talk
night.
about the greatest football team ever, the Dolphins.
Well, listen, dude. If the Dolphins can win this game,
Miami's gonna win this game.
You start your season off 2 games on the road, and to come into Miami on your next week to be 2-0 would be huge.
Miami's going to win this game, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to be not as high scoring as.
Plus, yours truly will be there. I'll be at the game in the stands.
Also, you never know. It could be a fucking like Miami could dog walk them. Maybe Miami is really good. I don't know.
I just think that when you look at fucking Tyreek Hill, did you hear what he said today?
No.
He was like, no one can guard me. He's like, I don't think anybody can guard me. And he also doesn't know if he wants to be called Cheetah anymore or the Lion, which I think is stupid. But
He wants to be called the Lion.
because he like takes charge.
He's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot.
Well, yeah, I
really-
think it's stupid, but
He's
yeah.
really good at football, but the Cheetah's
Yeah.
way cooler, dude.
Well, dude, I think it was a joke, but dude, like honestly, who can guard Tyreek Hill?
Nobody.
Sauce Gardner, maybe?
No, nobody. Nobody can guard Tyreek
He's so
Hill.
fucking good.
Tyreek Hill is going to get his no matter what. He's
The
the
reason
Patrick
why-
Mahomes, he's the Patrick Mahomes of wide
The
receivers.
reason why Tua is and putting up the numbers that he is because we have Tyreek Hill.
100%.
Yeah.
And Jalen Waddle.
Yeah,
The reason
I mean-
Tyreek Hill is so much better in Miami than he was in Kansas City
Is he's the
because
guy.
he's the fucking guy. No, and he has Jalen Waddle. Like, I guess he had Kelsey
Let's
in
not-
Kansas City.
Let's not take away anything that he did in Kansas City.
I'm
He's
not.
just playing better now. I think
I'm
he's
saying
more.
you have to, what do you do in Miami? You have Jalen Waddle to cover, who is probably on any other roster a wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and naturally it's going to they have to play zone against you.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't play man. They're just going to outrun them, which is what you see when teams try to play man against Miami. You saw it firsthand. That one pass, Tua threw it to the middle of the field. It's like, good for Tua. He got it there. Tyreek Hill was, I don't know, 30 yards away from it, and he just zoop, like right underneath it and just caught it.
I
for
think that's a
fucking
good
60 yards.
quarterback, though. If you could throw
Yeah,
the ball
he
and you
let-
know where your receiver's going to be.
The point
yeah.
is he could just fucking throw it in the air, and Tyreek
Right.
Hill is going to run under it, which is
Yeah.
great. He's awesome, dude. You're very lucky and blessed to have Tyreek Hill on your football team.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's with anybody who has a good receiver.
That's
but
what
yeah,
I mean. Miami might be really good.
Dolphins, Patriots.
I'm worried about Miami's defense.
Miami's defense does not play well. Although my only argument to that is the Chargers are a high-powered offense.
But any team that can run is going to run all over you.
They did run all over
Yeah,
us.
they
Austin
did.
Eckler, yeah. Well, maybe they can get it together, like you said, week 1.
Yeah, it's week
So,
1, dude. It's week
whatever. The Dolphins won. We're 1-0. I fucking love it.
Saints-Panthers game.
Don't care.
I hope the Saints blow.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going Saints. I think
you're going Dolphins in that other game though too.
Yeah.
I'm going Saints.
I'm hoping the
game,
Saints
too.
blow them out so I can feel better about Tennessee losing.
Yeah. Panthers suck though. They're not going to be good. Bryce Young
Browns,
isn't that
Steelers.
great. This is tough.
No, I think it's a bounce back game. I think it's a bounce back game for sure.
I got to go Browns in this game, dude.
I'm going Steelers. I'm
gotta
going
go
Steelers
Browns.
for sure. I think the Steelers are going to be a very average football team, and they just played the best team, or one of the best teams in the league, and they just got dog walked. That's it.
Here's our different picks, though. I picked the Lions. You picked the Seahawks. I picked the Jags. You picked the Chiefs. I picked the Chargers. You picked the Titans. Whatever. I picked the Cardinals. You picked the Giants. Although I feel like I could flip flop that during the week.
Fuck, you called me a moron for that one.
Well, you kind of talk to me like you're like, you know, the Cardinals. Who's their quarterback? Are they going to be good? Who knows? I mean, are they going to be like?
So we're morons now.
Collectively, we're moronic. Yes. I picked the Cowboys. You picked the Jets. And then I picked the Browns. You picked the Steelers. So yeah, so we have a lot of things to look forward to.
Yeah, it's a good week. I'm excited for week 2. I'm excited to do the pod next Monday.
Yeah. Well, cool. Thanks for joining us.
Hopefully you listen.
Shit, where are we at? We're about 50 minutes in.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. We will see you next week.
Deuces.
Shouts out Cheese Dick Champion League. Love all you guys in there, and we'll see you next week. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let that rock. Get away. You have to. Brenny said, "Fuck you, Nick Natoli." You won't be able to see it because he thinks the microphone's there when it's not. But
Fuck you, Nick Natoli.
Yeah, there you go.
Every single summer taking trips to the shore, and that was all gravy, but I knew I wanted more. Ain't ever seen a young rapper like one. Can't believe they asked where it's just a mirage. Still got my training wheels in the garage, but I ain't gonna need those. I'ma go hard. So far, I've done pretty well for myself. Couple trophies on the shelf, so what else could I want?